who it is, Weezer. Well, good morning, boys and girls. Oh, how I missed that. You remember Weezer? Weezer, you have anything to say? Now, Weezer, tell the boys and girls, what was that song I was just playing? Do any of you recognize that song? It's quite famous. I'm in sort of a classical mood today. I'll give you a clue. It's from my favorite classical music composer. Weezer, tell them who it was. Weezer, you got it! Oh, alright, you can go now. It was Beethoven. Good girl. Well, she hears me playing it enough. She should know. Yes, that's one of my favorite pieces by Beethoven. So just a little music history, guys. And you should know Beethoven is my favorite. I think I've told you this before. I've been to where he was born in Germany. I've traveled all over Europe just to see different places where he lived. And I went to see the place where he wrote this song, because this one's probably my favorite one of his. It's called the Moonlight Sonata. The Moonlight Sonata. And it actually was a favorite of Kobe Bryant, our wonderful basketball player on the Lakers. He taught himself how to play this. I don't know if you guys knew that. Kobe Bryant liked Beethoven too. And he liked this song, the Moonlight Sonata. And I'll make this real short, but I went to a country called Hungary. Hungary. It's a country a lot of people don't know about. And there's a big lake there that I went to called Lake Balaton. And it's a beautiful lake. And Beethoven went there, and he was walking around the lake, and it was a full moon. And the moon was shining on the lake, and he was inspired to write this. But it was also at a time in Beethoven's life where he was extremely sad, because by this time his hearing was all gone. It was pretty much all gone at that point. And he wrote in a diary, and good trivia for you, his diary was called the Heiligenstadt. Say that 3 times fast. Heiligenstadt, Heiligenstadt, Heiligenstadt. This is a German word because Beethoven was German, of course. And he wrote in his diary how sad he was that he was walking around the lake and he could see the birds chirping, but he could not hear them. You know, he could hear, or he could see the wind blowing the trees, but he could not hear it. Yeah, it's very, very sad, but he could still write such beautiful, beautiful music. Good old Beethoven. Anyway, we're not going to talk about Beethoven no more. Now let's move on to something a little more modern. Now, in your links today, guys, for the whole week, actually, there's some songs in there that I want you to look at. There's one new one that another music teacher recommended called the Pledge of Allegiance song. So I wanted you guys to check that one out. I have a video for you. And I'd like to see feedback if you guys liked it. Maybe we could add that to our flag deck repertoire. I've never done that one before, the Pledge of Allegiance song. I don't want to spend time on that, though. I want to go to the other one that talks about body percussion. Okay? Because body percussion is fun, and it's something you can all do. You don't need an instrument to do it. You just use your body. And I want to focus on the Freddie Mercury song, We Will Rock You, because, hello, it's awesome. All right? So let's go over that. So the basic body percussion for that, and there's a video to this too, of course, but it's just you stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. We got it. Right? Easy. Now, if you're in the band, we have done a little Queen. We did We Will Rock You, and we also did Another One Bites the Dust, remember? For you older band members. You newer ones might not remember this. But I'm going to take out my trumpet, because I love the trumpet. Piano number 1, trumpet number 2 for me. Now, to play this on the trumpet, and if you still got your trumpets at home, you band members, I hope you're still picking it up every now and then. Practice. To do We Will Rock You on the trumpet's fun. It's just F, E, D, C, D, D. F, E, D, C, D, D. Let's check, am I doing good posture? 6 inches. Kind of fun to do. And if you play the clarinet, it'd be the same notes. F, E, D, C, D, D. Now, of course, if you're not in the band, you don't got a trumpet. That's okay. I still want you to listen to the song. It's just a fun one to do. Now, I'm going to get my African drum. Alright, now, I left it over here, see? I like to use this one. Now, of course, this wouldn't be, like a snare drum, but it works. Okay, and this African drum, if you watch my Africa video, is called a djembe. Okay? Yeah, I like percussion too. Sometimes I wish I would have taken more percussion classes at USC. Percussion is a ton of fun. Now, in the video that you're going to watch with this, the guy has some sticks with him, so I'm going to play with mine, okay, just to show you how this would go, okay? So he goes like this. Now, why am I clicking? Well, my band members can tell you I'm a stickler for stick clicks. I just made up a tongue twister. Mr. St.Royal is a stickler for stick clicks. Stick clicks. A stickler for stick clicks. A stickler for stick clicks. I tell my band members, and sometimes they fight with me, but I want them always clicking on the rests. And you can see the guy in the video does it too. See, it's not just me. It's a good way to practice. When you're not playing, you should be clicking. Okay? Watch again. You also could do double. Make it a little more forte. Loud. Oh, that was a little too loud. We will rock you. We will rock you. Now, of course, what if you don't have a drum at home? What if you don't have a djembe? What if you don't have drumsticks? Well, I've been seeing a lot of people have been making their own instruments at home, which you could totally do. I've seen people take, what do they call, like pails, I have one in my garage that I use sometimes when I wash my car. You can just take that and turn it upside down, and then you can hit on that. Find some in the kitchen, a jar. But of course, you don't really need it because we got these, right? Body percussion. Now, there's lots of other body percussion that I think we'll be doing later that's a lot more complicated than this. But this is just the starter. All right, guys, that was kind of fun. All right, keep up the good work. And I will see you again soon, okay? Do your body percussion. Sing that Pledge of Allegiance song for me too, all right? All right, kids, until next time. Be safe, be good, and I'll see you soon.